What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of CineAmigos. I'm your co-host Eddie with.
Juan.
And Pablo.
Today we have another news-filled episode for you guys, so sit back, enjoy, and let's get to it.
All right. So first off, Marvel and DC planning a Superman and Spider-Man
Me?
comic book crossover.
I am so flattered.
this this will be the art will be done by Jim Lee, which is right now the executive chief officer for DC Comics.
Nice.
Um, so I can talk a little bit about this. I bought the Batman and Deadpool #1. We still need to get the DC version of that. But this one will be around 2026, so just right around the corner next year. We're getting this crossover for the first time ever, which people have been asking it for a long time. What do you guys think?
Well, personally, me being Spider-Man, it's such a huge honor to be in the side with Superman. Um, and in all honesty, just to I enjoy them doing this crossover thing again. Like you said, we've had Deadpool and Batman crossover. And it's just like one of these times that we as comic book fans or like just comic fans, movies wise, movie, TV show, all of that, we get to see crossovers like this. It's really hard for us to see crossovers in like movies and stuff. So it's really nice to have these in comic crossovers.
Yes, I agree with that. How about you, Juan?
I love any crossovers. Like, I keep asking for us to get a Marvel versus DC fighting game. I don't think we'll ever get it, but
Well,
more crossovers. Eventually, I'll get it. Maybe.
well, you never know, buddy. James Gunn and Kevin Feige are great friends, and they could get the ball rolling on that eventually.
I mean, we're closer than we ever are for us to get a crossover.
We've ever been.
Yeah,
But a lot of stars have to align, and first James Gunn has to build the DC brand again
yeah.
before any of that can happen. So maybe in 15 years it will happen, right?
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man being one of the most popular Marvel heroes, and Superman being just getting a resurgence with the movie, we're in a good time to be right now as
Yeah.
comic book fans.
And I know we're strictly like comic book. Well, not comic book. I mean, we're strictly movie and TV show
Hmm.
channel, but it's good to talk about the other little wins we have too, right? Even if it's
Yeah,
just reading about it.
for sure.
Yeah. Any other thoughts, guys?
Mm.
All right, so moving on to the next topic. Supergirl, a secret screening of the next DCU movie was held for James Gunn's trusted DC table. So, just some little quotes right here. According to THR, Supergirl had a quiet screening on the Burbank lot with a select group of executives and a few members of James Gunn's trusted stable. She watched Krypton. Well, Anna Noguera spoke about it, about what attracted her to this, which is its rougher and grittier and edgier and funnier take on the character. She watched Crypto completely be destroyed. I was always like, I can't get my head around the version of the character that is so sunny.
Funny.
Funny. If that's funny.
Oh no, the previous part.
Mm.
Edgier and funnier.
Edgier
Told
and
you it'd be
funny.
funny.
Well,
It's not a bad thing, but yeah, I was just like to the point we made on the previous episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it is saying it is grittier and rougher as well.
Yeah. I mean, like, in if we got that early screening for those executives, if they say like they've enjoyed it, maybe I have hopes for this movie
Yeah. Um,
to be good.
what excites me is the rougher and grittier, uh, comment, cause and the edgier as well. Why? Cause I already showed you the comic.
Yeah.
It is what the story is about, right?
Hmm.
It's very sci-fi centric. It's very it's it's very rough.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of death. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot that will that Supergirl goes through that is
Hmm. And you got to think about Supergirl character as a whole. When Krypton got destroyed, she was of age to like remember that.
yes.
Superman, his character was just a baby, so he doesn't know anything that happened in that planet, but she does.
Yes, exactly.
So you gotta make sure we all get the character down for sure.
Yes, and I think like I've told you before, if James Gunn handed the reins to Ana Noguera is because he trusts her. He loved the version that he loved that version that she gave the the script that she gave. So
Hmm.
I'm good with whatever. So far, he's given us he's what I'm trying to say is he I trust him, right?
Hmm.
Because he hasn't done anything that makes me think otherwise at the moment.
Yep.
But yeah, we can move on now though with this. A Quiet Place Part Three's release has been pushed back to avoid James Gunn's Man of Tomorrow. Let's be real. One of the smartest decisions A Quiet Place could have done.
For sure. Well, Quiet Place. What company is it run by?
I think it's Paramount.
Yeah.
Paramount.
It's Paramount, right?
Yeah, it's Paramount.
Okay.
Are we sure?
This is Paramount, isn't it? Lily, right above. Let's scroll up.
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah. Like you said, that's a smart decision from Paramount.
Yes.
Like we on with the success of Superman 2025, I would imagine Man of Tomorrow will be an even anticipated sequel. And
And if it's good or just as good or better than Superman, it can probably make over 800 mil.
yeah, and so the Quiet Place franchise, I love. Like I enjoyed both movies. I even enjoyed the prequel, which was Quiet Place Day One.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go see it, but if you're gonna tell me to choose between that and Man of Tomorrow, I'm gonna
Yeah.
choose Man of Tomorrow.
How about you, Juan?
Yeah, I'd choose Man of Tomorrow.
And
Mm.
would you still watch A Quiet Place Part 3?
I mean, I like the original movie. The second one not as much, so like, I don't know, maybe.
Okay. I love both. Day 1 was alright for me. Uh,
Actually, I have yet to see Day One. Actually,
Oh, it's
yeah.
yeah,
it's alright.
it's all right. Yeah,
It's not the best out of the bunch, but
it's still
it's okay.
yeah.
Not my favorite.
But yeah, I mean, so originally both of them were supposed to be coming out July 9th, 2027.
Yes.
So they pushed it to July 30th. The Quiet Place Part 3 they pushed July 30th, 2027.
Yeah, so like 2 weeks after,
Yeah,
right?
and that's a good like
Amount of
push
time.
amount of time to push just because movies like the first 2 weeks the people are going to be trying to see that first
Yes.
and then give them that enough time and people will go to A Quiet Place Part 3. And this way we're not fighting which movie we want to see. Again, smart decision by Paramount to do that.
And they know people would have chosen Man of Tomorrow more than A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Especially if Supergirl does well, if Lanterns does well, if any other movie coming up before Man of Tomorrow does well,
Mm-hmm.
then they will get more views for sure.
Yeah.
So
Right.
great. All I can say is great for Paramount for knowing what to do.
Yeah.
Any other thing to add?
Yeah. And at least it wasn't a push like a year after.
Yeah.
So it's just a couple weeks after the original release.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Constantine star Keanu Reeves says another draft of sequel script is complete. Fingers crossed.
Ooh.
So we won't read that, but just just honestly, I don't think this will happen.
No. I mean, I put it on here because it's just like something interesting for me because the original Constantine I enjoyed. I don't know
I
if you guys.
enjoyed it a
I
lot
don't know if
too.
you've seen it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I love the cross bazooka though.
Yeah. Um, and Constantine is one of my favorite characters in the DC universe. I enjoyed his iteration in the Arrowverse. I was like,
Matt Ryan.
yeah, that was one of my favorite iterations of Constantine. Keanu Reeves he did a pretty good job in this movie, and having a sequel, I'm not against it, but I don't see it happening like you said.
Yes, I don't see it happening. Why? Because it's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, and number two, I feel like they want to use Constantine in the DCU, and James Gunn, I don't think would have two at the same time for this, at least for this character.
Yeah.
And the other one, Keanu Reeves isn't getting any younger as well, so
Mm-hmm.
I just, I just don't think this is happening, to be honest.
If it happens, I'm not mad. If it doesn't, I'm not mad. So,
Yeah.
I think whatever Keanu wants to do will happen. I think there's a
Mhm.
good chance that man will make it happen somehow.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see after because I feel like because James Gunn says he's canned something already in the DC, and I think this is the thing that he canned
Mm.
because the scripts were just not getting anywhere,
Oh yeah.
and it will obviously won't be part of the DCU, but it's still part of the
You can
DC
always pull a
brand.
Deadpool.
Yeah. I mean, we already have another timeline with the Batman. I don't need another thing going at the same time. Maybe I don't know. And
Yeah,
people are gonna get confused.
I don't think people would get confused. I just think
Maybe
it's unnecessary.
the normal movie watcher probably get confused. And I'll
No.
start asking questions.
Well, if they ask questions, you just say it's not part of the universe.
Mm.
It's easy as that. Different universe. Same with the Batman.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, just our last thoughts on that. Uh, I don't think it'll happen, but if it does, well, good for you, Keanu. But
Not,
next,
not mad about it.
yeah,
Our main topic.
our main topic for the day. DC Studios is developing a Plastic Man project. Will it be a movie or a TV series?
Oof.
According to My Time to Shine, a Plastic Man project is officially in development at DC Studios. Unfortunately, there's no word on whether it will be a movie or TV show. However, it's easy enough to imagine it being a lower budgeted DCU feature, similar to Clayface and the delayed Sergeant Rock.
Mm.
So, what do we
I
think?
I think that last sentence is a little hard, a little wrong. If they made this, it's gonna be higher budget.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. I was gonna say that.
Shape shifting abilities are not cheap to get
Nope.
through.
exactly why we got the Reed Richards we got.
And we did have James Gunn saying they were working on a secret project and that they were trying to see how much the VFX would cost.
Yes.
Hmm.
Which is
It could be that.
Could be this. That's what I
Mm.
think it is. That was my guess. And now that I'm seeing this, I'm like, yes, please.
we finally getting Plastic Man, huh?
Yeah.
I think I
For
think it definitely won't be lower budgeted.
for those who don't know, Plastic Man is basically Mr. Fantastic, superpower kind of thing. So he stretches to the abilities. But what I have seen with Plastic Man, he has been able to do a lot more with his powers.
Yes. And Plastic Man is pretty much the most unbeatable being in
He's
all
he's
DCs.
invincible.
Yeah.
Even with Batman, he had he has a contingency plan for every superhero except him. His contingency plan is beg he doesn't go bad.
Yes. And even he's even stronger than Superman.
Mm.
So, yeah. Now, let's suppose, who do we want playing Plastic Man?
Mm,
I mean, I know who you and me want. I want to hear him.
that's a good
I
question.
got two.
You guys go first. Let me think.
Like
So for me,
we both said this one.
Ben Schwartz,
Ben Schwartz.
Ben Schwartz.
Hmm.
the voice of Sonic.
Voice of Sonic. He
Ah.
appeared in
He
Parks and
looks
Rec.
he pretty much looks exactly like
Yeah.
Plastic Man. Everyone's fan casting him because he looks the part, because he would be just the way his voice is like the animated
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
So that's one of mine.
Hmm.
I
But
mean, I didn't like how they did him, but I really did like the CW's version of Plastic Man. Like the actor they picked for him. I just don't like how they executed it.
Yeah. I
and
agree.
I don't and sadly whatever he did is
Mm.
was stupid, and
Yeah.
Yep.
maybe they would have executed him better later on,
Yeah.
but he just had to be wrote off,
Hmm.
Yeah.
sadly. But my second one is Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard. Yeah, you told me that one.
Yes, cuz
Shaggy himself.
he was already going to be Plastic Man, and James Gunn was going to be the one that was
Really?
doing it,
Okay.
and it just never came to because just the contracts didn't go through. But what do you guys think about Matthew Lillard being it? I know he's a little on the older side, but
I see him playing it for sure. Like again, older side. Feel like someone else could take over that mantle. Because my other pick was actually gonna be Andy Samberg.
oh, a lot of people are saying that one
Hmm.
too.
Yeah.
Actually, I like Andy Samberg. They're
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. Like
He has that.
he has a comedic aspect to him. I feel like when he needs to be serious, he'll be serious.
Yeah,
Especially if you've seen him in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, when he gets serious,
he gets serious.
yeah.
Yeah, but is there anyone else that you think could maybe?
No, I don't know. Might be someone like Bill Hader just because of like a stand-up comedian.
Bill
Well,
Hader.
Not
well,
like
Bill,
stand-up, but like you know what I mean.
not not Bill Hader. What's it called? Dwight.
Oh,
I don't know if Rainn Wilson could do it.
Rainn Wilson says he wants to do it, and he
Really?
Yeah.
literally told James Gunn he wants to do it, but
I don't.
I don't think it. I don't think he looks the part,
Yeah.
because he played uh the main superhero in the movie Super that James Gunn did,
Yeah.
but I just don't think he looks the part enough.
No. Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
I would rather do Matthew Lillard if we're going someone of that age.
Yeah. Other than that, like whoever they pick now, what you think is gonna be a movie or a TV show?
I I think I think it's gonna be a movie if they do something.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I think the VFX will cost less if it's a movie than if it's a TV show, because the more episodes, the more it costs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure. Like, and making sure like the cost of the VFX in the movie, they get his powers right.
Yes, definitely. So before we end this
Short episode.
video, short little 20-minute episode,
Hmm.
just with knowing this project, what has you most excited for this DCU at the moment?
For me, I want to say Clayface, to be honest.
Clayface.
Yeah,
Okay.
just getting that body horror aspect in the DCU. That's something that I really like because in horror movies, I've always been intrigued with like the body horror imagery, whether it's gonna be practical or VFX. I always enjoyed that because for like my favorite horror movie is The Thing,
Okay.
and I always enjoyed those practical effects with body horror.
Okay. How about you?
Probably the Lantern project. Yeah.
Okay.
Like Jon Stewart in live action, I've been waiting for a long time,
Hmm.
and I hope they do him justice finally.
Finally.
Yep.
I hope they do justice to Hal Jordan too. Honestly, that's my most anticipated as well. Apart from Brave and the Bold, only because
Yeah.
we'll get the Superman Batman team up.
It's like I'm not excited for Brave and the Bold until they announce who the hell Batman is.
Yes, 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 but Lanterns, I've that's like my underrated DC character that
Mm,
people overlook. I feel
yeah.
it has great power. They have great powers. They can construct anything from their mind and will. So I've always been intrigued by their stories, and I hope like you said they do them right. They do them the way they're supposed to be. Sorry, Ryan Reynolds, but
Not sorry.
not sorry. um, but yeah, I'm just so excited for everything coming too, because I feel like there's gonna be different tones, like he said. Yes, I understand. You said you don't want it to be all just funny, but there's gonna be funny moments in each movie. But not all of them are gonna be comedies or Peacemaker style or
Hmm.
Superman style. We got the body horror, we got the gritty Batman, we got the gritty Supergirl, not the lively Supergirl that
Hmm.
that you usually know.
Okay.
Yes, she will be funny too, but
Yeah.
but it'll be with sarcasm. If you read that story, it'll be with sarcasm, with her not trying to show the pain from her past.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited for all of it, and yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be good content for the future with all these things coming out with Marvel, DC, Invincible when it comes out, um,
The Boys season 5,
The
final
Boys
season.
season final season. So yeah, and with that, we end this short episode. Thank you for coming, and
Yeah. We'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the TikTok, all of that.
thank you.